So, the NBA playoffs, this is where we're at. I get back over to my regular screen. This is where we're at. So we've had one game, BiggieMac versus NuNuKnockout. BiggieMac's team is Minnesota, and Nunu's is the Brooklyn Nets. Nunu won the first game in that series.
I'll tell you what, those Canadians, they seem so sweet and innocent, but when they
Really?
go bad, they go
Did you
deadly.
refresh your stream? Let me go look. Home. See, on mine it shows me live. There you go. Cool. All right, so actually, I need to. Da, 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 da. Yeah, okay, never mind. Here's hoping this goes right. Ow. So we are going to start off. Should I continue the BiggieMac series and Nunu, and then see where they progress, and then move down, and we'll go down to the blue, back to the red, blue, red, blue. That is weird. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll continue. We'll finish the first round for BiggieMac and Nunu. So let's we are doing the basketball. Oh. Oh, and I gotta we'll get her set up here. So we need Minnesota versus Brooklyn. And I hope, just double check the sounds coming through. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna do quick play. Yeah, I know, got it. All right. So we need Minnesota. Let me find Minnesota. They're in here somewhere. Actually, we'll do Brooklyn. And there we go. Cool. All right, so this is what we're doing. We have the Brooklyn Nets at Minnesota. And let's play game 2. And let's go down to the... There we go. I may have to turn my Xbox game sound down just a bit. I don't know any of these players. But we'll let her go. This is... I believe in basketball this is called the first quarter. Anthony Edwards. He doesn't look like Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards plays Dr. Green on ER.
At the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 32.
6'10". Holy crap. This is BiggieMac against NuNu. NuNu is the Brooklyn Nets, and BiggieMac is the Timberwolves.
And Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a
It always does. It keeps the fans involved.
We're going to skip all that commentary. You are San Antonio.
He'll be the Nets off the tip.
All right, Irvin's got the ball. There he goes.
Here are the starters.
Past the half.
The guards.
Outside the key. There we go.
Simmons is out there.
Over to that guy.
In at the pivot spot.
Okay, and there's a shot. Oh, knocked out. Denied. Skullful, when your game comes up, you are against Stabby. There we go.
5 on the clock. Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it.
And there we go. There's a 2-pointer.
Talking about this, what you appreciate about this matchup, the team first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're gonna see guys move.
All right. There he comes. There's a pass. Another pass. Another pass. This guy's going to pass, and then there'll be a shot, I bet you. No. Oh. That's a foul.
It's focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained.
I don't know which teams are good, which teams are like.
Their first free throws of the game.
Everything was random by the spin of the wheel. Here we go.
Very comfortable at the line, hitting
We're gonna.
78% of their free throws.
All right.
And the first one drops.
There we go. There's 1 point for Minnesota.
Durant still a Brooklyn Net,
This is kind of how it went for BiggieMac last time.
and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure: when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
The last time these guys faced off, BiggieMac was basically answering NuNu's goals, which is why NuNu stayed ahead.
The basket good on.
There's another 2 points for Brooklyn.
Interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the
5-minute mark.
array of finishes.
There's a pass.
Now here's Towns. Gobert in the corner. One up, one down.
Oh, there we go. Tie game. Minnesota ties it up. It's 4-4.
He was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Curry.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Is he going to pass? He's going to shoot. He's going to pass.
The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Claxton. Gobert.
And denied. So that's going to be a penalty, I think. Nope, no penalty.
With the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Here we go.
Here's Edwards.
Oh, denied. And yeah, 2 more points. Minnesota. BiggieMac takes the lead. Still way early, though.
Here is Irving. Outside Durant. From past the
A 3-pointer. And he gets it. Brooklyn Here we go. Is he gonna shoot?
Misses the layup.
Miss.
Timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Simmons passes to
Another pass. Here we go. And a shot. Miss.
Anderson.
And usually that's a bucket for him.
Brooklyn still ahead by 1 point.
Russell.
And a miss.
Right. Hits off the rim. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. To the middle. Here's Simmons. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances, despite the D's best effort.
Nunu's got a penalty throw. I believe there's 2.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it.
Oh, only 1. All right. 10-6 for Nunu.
Very rare to see a player of his size.
Now, if Nunu wins this game, automatic advance to the next round.
And slick dish there in the pick and roll. Russell showing his elite feel for the game.
Here's Simmons. That one doesn't drop. Towns.
That one misses.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
Here we go.
Tries from 10.
No, denied.
They've gone 50% from the field.
There we go.
4 of 8. Simmons dishes to Curry. Outside Durant. Shoots over Towns.
There's a shot. 3 points.
Just by Curry. Durant's got 5.
2 points, I guess.
Man, Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch.
Brooklyn with a 4-point lead. 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Scoring the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They've scored 7 times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
KD looking around.
Now,
Pass to Claxton. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards. And the pass to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Gobert. The shot goes down and he gets his game back to even.
Minnesota ties it up again.
Offense is going to come down low. Even if the lead knows that it can still be tough to stop.
And the
1 minute 16
first timeout here.
left. Here comes a timeout. So we got this over here. I'll erase that. Oh, this is the blimp cam. Ah. We got the blimp cam right here. There's the blimp cam. You can see it. That's the blimp cam right there. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I can draw on the screen now. Makes it kind of hard to do anything with the game, but still 20 seconds left on the timeout. We got the dancers down the floor over here. I like my little drawing tool. Enhancing the game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Back to the game. All right. There's a score down here. It's a tie game. Looking much better for Minnesota right now than it did in the first game of the series. There's more passing.
Screen by O'Neal. Unloads from 13.
Oh, nothing but rim there. All right.
Passes it to Noel. Kicks to Forbes.
50 seconds left in this quarter.
Pass to McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. It's going to be a 20
And misses.
clock violation. They turn it over.
Not sure what that means. Shot violation.
Warren with the ball for Brooklyn. Mills passes to Warren. They get a hand on it.
Is he going to try a three-pointer?
Seconds left here in the first quarter. Banked in off the glass.
There we go. Brooklyn, 14. Oh, I got to touch my controller. Keep the screen from going dark.
You play scared.
Pass to McDaniels. From deep.
Oh, no. Denied. 10, 9, 8 seconds left. Take the long shot.
Pass it to Warren. From deep 3-point range. So it's
Negative.
still a close game.
All right.
Nets lead by 2. And we'll get it going after this from the target center.
So, here we are. Alrighty, so here we are. It's a 14-point lead for Brooklyn, which is it's still anybody's game right now. The last game in this series, Brooklyn did win. They had a 57-45. Yeah, 57-45. Let's pull that up. You guys can see it on the screen here. Yeah, up there in the top left. So you can see there was a 45 Minnesota, 57, 50, 52 for Brooklyn. So going into the second quarter, it's in this round, it's 14 Brooklyn, 12 Minnesota. So it's still early in the game. Anybody's game right now. Let's put that back up there. And let's go back down to the game.
Again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets. The great, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen,
And here we're off again.
but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. O'Neal is out there with T.J. Warren, and it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's him, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low.
Alrighty. And we're back into it.
Gobert with a screen for Russell.
Minnesota's got the ball. Minnesota shoots and denied.
Go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
Brooklyn charging up and
Warren. Dishes to O'Neal. Now Irving. Outside Warren.
I'm going to have to look up some basketball terms.
Goes back up. A shot's good from Claxton.
2 points for Brooklyn with 4-point lead now.
Now for Brooklyn.
Still early, anybody's game.
Aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the turnover.
Minnesota keeps trying for those like long shots. Here we go.
Here's Harris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He kicks it to O'Neal. Here's Claxton. Gobert with the block.
Out of bounds. Look at that. He totally missed. Brooklyn, like, oh,
best defense gets.
Anderson, he's checked in for McDaniels. Simmons checked in for the Nets. Seth Curry comes in for Joe Harris. Clock at 4.
All right.
Here's Warren. And again, it's the Nets missing.
So apparently they only have so much time to make a shot when they do that.
Here to regain some confidence.
Russell with it.
There we go. Minnesota trying to get some points up there.
Edwards against Curry. Edwards drawing the double team. Gobert, no.
Denied again.
Thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And the basket is good.
2 more points. Brooklyn with a 6-point lead.
And focus from Simmons, just feeling no one can guard.
And remember, when I set these up, I just picked the teams. I didn't change any settings on any team. Minnesota denied again.
Assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Here comes Brooklyn.
Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Irving for 3.
Oh,
Minnesota will come the other way.
almost.
Here in the second quarter.
Nothing but rim, though.
A little over 2.5 minutes now. Anderson finds Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call.
2 free throws coming up.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint.
Let's see.
Back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
The Timberwolves had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Ref always steps forward, says something, steps back, and bounces the ball in. Here we go. First shot.
The free throw drops for Towns.
There's one.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
The Nets making a
Now he's got his second free throw.
And Towns drops
And there's 2.
Got a great stroke.
Still have a 4-point loss. Or loss.
How a timeout called by Brooklyn. As the team
Not a 4-point loss. Trailing by 4 points. There we go.
plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course
So there's 1 minute.
to stay hydrated.
1 minute on the timeout. So you can watch the dancers here as we go. So far, Brooklyn again is showing Minnesota just who's in charge out there. I mean, again, not a huge lead, but this is how it went the last round. Brooklyn just kept scoring, and Minnesota was answering, but the answers came less and less. And that's what happens. So again, if Nunu wins this round, automatic advancement, or not this round, but wins this game, that'll make Nunu win this round, which will put Minnesota advances to the next round. And they will take on whoever wins the matchup between Skullful and Stabby. 8 seconds left. We'll go back down to the court. There we go. Just a little over 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Brooklyn ahead by 4 points. Still anybody's game, really. And here we go.
Towns against Simmons.
At 6'11",
Oh, another 2-pointer. That was slick, dude. You see that? Just a shot and bang, right in.
Around 3 minutes gone by.
Minnesota
Looking it over.
hoping to change things up here.
Towns down low. Simmons
There's 2 points.
nothing.
brings it back to only a 4-point lead now.
To the bucket from Carl Anthony Towns.
All right, there comes Brooklyn.
Katie against Anderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw.
So now Brooklyn gets 2 shots.
Kyle Anderson.
Just absolutely.
Minnesota fouled them.
You have to be all over Durant.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold. Shoot 2.
So this is the 2-pointer range right here. You can go up and in. Can he do it?
And the first one at the line is good.
There we go.
Durant's singularity as a player.
Actually, 1 point. Pardon me. On the penalty shots, you get 1 point.
And Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD.
Only 1 point, but that still gives them a 5-point lead.
Didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Now here's Towns.
Minnesota trying.
Count it. Good.
There's 2 points.
Got 10 points in the game.
So that brings it to a 3-point lead for Brooklyn. So
Here is eye-opening.
Minnesota's shortening that little gap. 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes left in this quarter.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
And 2 more points for Brooklyn.
With the ball, Irving has some of the best handles that we have ever seen at any point in time in history.
Towns, a screen on Katie. Anderson kicks to Towns.
All right.
To Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Towns in the corner. Launches it. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Definitely a situation
All righty.
give him too good of a look.
Outside Irving.
Brooklyn, and
Towns
misses. Minnesota gets the ball back up the other end of the court.
to the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Russell finds Towns over Simmons.
Minnesota denied. Nothing but rim.
Outside Russell. Down
Here we
low.
go. And another miss.
Anderson has it in the corner.
And another miss. And there's your 2 points. Again, here we go back to the asked and answered. Just under a minute left now.
Claxton the pass to Durant. Hits it from
Oh, 3-pointer.
Durant's got the lead up to 6 now.
Brooklyn pulls up a 6-point lead now. Going into, let me, sorry, that's the problem with watching the games.
Towns has got 8 points in the quarter.
And the way Towns
Bringing it back to 4. Asked and answered it. I know I keep saying that over again, but
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
two more free throws for Brooklyn. 33 seconds left. I'm pretty sure the free throws don't count. Penalty shots do not count towards your to the counter. All right. Remember, you want to get it in here, in the net.
He misses the free throw.
One of the most accomplished players in the game. Durant's sole focus is to continue.
Here we go.
And a new
One more shot.
Poison Eels checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for Ben Simmons.
Okay, changing the lineup a little bit here. Okay.
Seth Curry. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving.
Brooklyn's going to do the shot.
He's good.
There's that shot. So Brooklyn 27, Minnesota 22.
Here's Noel.
Let's see if Minnesota can do something here.
We've got a 9-second difference between the
A couple of 3-pointers would be good for Minnesota at this point.
to the paint. Lead pass.
2-pointer though.
The right spot.
Just 15 seconds left now.
And here is Durant. 10 points for him. Takes a 3.
Almost.
No good.
And that is the end of the second quarter.
Half of action in what's been a very close game here. Nets out in front, leading by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. KD, some great work for you defensively. How have you been able
Go back to the desk. So,
But we're playing hard. You know, guys are getting beat, but we're helping each other out, and that's what we have to do if we want to win this game.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Thanks for your time, man.
Brooklyn with a,
Thanks for the great interview, Dave.
you know, 3-point lead. That's not,
Following halftime.
I think it was 3-point, wasn't it? Halftime show. Here's a shot. Look at those shots. Like, just, So we're halfway through. Brooklyn in the lead, but not as big of a lead as in the last game. (27-24). It's only 3 points. It's nothing. That's not hard to come back from.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Earl Anthony Towns.
They're doing cleaning the court off.
He's contributing in the scoring column.
I am not doing anything. You see up the top there, it says substitutions. I am not running any substitutions. I am not doing anything with the game at all. The CPU, Xbox is playing everything.
What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the
And let's go back down to the court. Looks like halftime's over.
All my friends back home are just loving Chris Paul. He has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said,
2 points for Minnesota.
we do this all day.
We couldn't be. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter.
See if Brooklyn is,
And it's Russell in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get
No.
to the second half. Moving against Russell.
Minnesota coming up.
Now the pass to
There's a
Towns
pass.
for the lead. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And Minnesota takes the lead.
Great move, and he catches the defense.
Here we go. Brooklyn coming down. See if Brooklyn is going to rally up and Brooklyn's going to get a shot. We're going to get a free throw.
Like a lot of genius level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about.
So he's going to shoot from here and he's got to go up and into the basket. Nothing but net. At least I can use my
And he knocks down the first one.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hand.
At least I get to use my little markup tool. Here comes the second shot. Right up and in.
And he makes the
And he misses the second one.
I know he's kicking himself.
But Brooklyn ties up the game.
Anderson finds Towns.
Here comes Minnesota.
It falls.
Minnesota, 2 points. Minnesota takes the lead.
And you see Big Cat
Same things change up here. Game 2 of the series.
him out of his rhythm.
This is a best of 3 series.
Shoots from the elbow. 2 points. That
2
will go.
points.
Irving's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Game is tied up.
Making when the D is trash like that.
Russell kicks to Anderson. Here's Towns. And he wills that point.
And another 2-pointer for Minnesota.
And here's a guy in town who can get buckets inside
Little reversal going on here. Minnesota,
range, and Cat makes you guard him.
Brooklyn is now answering Minnesota's points.
The shot's good. KD's got 12.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Oh, what an impressive.
And there you go.
That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on
All right, here we go.
threatening with that attack.
Here is Russell. No points in the game yet for him.
So the third quarter seems to be where the rally is starting.
High post, Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Minnesota with 2 points,
Now in this
keeping that lead.
All of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
All right, so we're in a timeout. And I believe they get like a minute and a half on a timeout. All right, so we let that go. So, first quarter, kind of dominated by Brooklyn. Second quarter, a little bit of back and forth. Third quarter, it's kind of reversed now. We're going into a situation where you have Minnesota getting the points and Brooklyn having to answer every shot. So, pardon me. It'd be interesting to see because there's 3.5 minutes left to this quarter, and then 6 minutes, so 9.5 minutes. Anything can happen, though, right? Anything can happen. The lead isn't as much. I know in round one or game one of this series, Brooklyn dominated, like they were way ahead, but this one's a little bit more evenly matched. All right, timeout's over. Let's go back down to the floor, back down to the court, see what's going on. And once again, just remember, people, I don't know anything about sports. Here we go. Brooklyn has the ball. And there's the pass.
Basketball played here in the third quarter. And it goes down.
Brooklyn, 2 points, ties it up.
Kyrie Irving.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play.
Minnesota coming back.
Closer and closer to crunch time.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Seth Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying.
Minnesota with a 3-pointer right there. Outside the key. That I do know. That's called the key, I believe. Oh.
Back to Irving over Russell. Irving.
No.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
I wonder if Minnesota can, bring out a win here, take it to game 3.
Efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
Now here's Gobert. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Russell. Unable to
Denied. All right.
with the defensive effort.
Brooklyn.
There's the dish to Irving. Outside Curry.
The arm span on these guys for blocking. Like,
Shot clock at 6. There's a screen.
all right, there's a shot. Oh, denied. And in, 2 points. Brings it down to a 1-point lead for Minnesota, but Minnesota still has a lead. I see Mima's online.
Got a second chance to score.
Timeout called. First of the game for Minnesota.
Minnesota calling a timeout. So while they get a timeout, we'll go back to the desk. So there's one little over a minute in the timeout. So yeah, we're seeing a real push now. Minnesota, like, it's game on. If Minnesota can keep this up and take this to game 3, Game 3 determines who moves forward for sure. So we'll see what happens. And just remember, folks, after the basketball game, we will be going over to the baseball series. I said Mima. Oops. Yeah, so after this, we'll go on to the baseball. I'm not sure what the next game is for baseball. And remember, too, that YouTube, the Drake CA channel, down there you'll find the I Don't Know Sports playlists. And you will find the basketball games and the baseball games all in there.
Harris comes in for Ben Simmons. Edmund Sumner's checked in for
All right, let's go back down to the court. Timeout's over. I just swallowed my gum. No, it's funny. I'm just looking at my cam in the on the stream, and because my chair is black and I'm wearing a black shirt, it looks like I'm built like this. Alrighty, Minnesota.
play here in the third. Noel passes to Reed. Pocket 6. The Timberwolves
Minnesota keeps moving that ball around. Oh, shot and denied. Here comes Brooklyn. Back up the court. Can Brooklyn get 2 points? Brooklyn takes it to a 1-point lead. Just over a minute left in the third quarter.
pass to Reed. Little turnaround. No good on the shot.
Nothing for Minnesota.
The other way with it.
Here comes Brooklyn again.
Harris against Prince.
And we have now hit the 1 minute mark. Oh, nothing but rim on that 3-pointer attempt.
50 seconds left to play in the third.
All right, here we go.
To the inside.
Minnesota takes a 1-point lead. So Minnesota really wants to end this quarter in a lead.
Now here's Mills. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now here's Warren.
There we go.
Here's O'Neal. Terrific.
Brooklyn, 2 points, 22 seconds left. Minnesota coming up. Going to try to see if they can get that.
Here's Noel.
He's just hovering on. I don't know if he's trying to kill the timer or. Oh, denied.
By O'Neal.
Brooklyn gets a steal. 3 seconds left.
From deep.
Denied. But Brooklyn ends with the 1-point lead.
We'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
Let's go back to the desk. So, I've had a real game here today. Oh, pardon me. This is the, I was going to say halftime, but no. We are about to get into it. Oh, and the fourth quarter starting already. Back down to the court.
So it's Irving with it. Bringing it up for the
Comes Brooklyn coming in.
by 1. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Kyrie.
Brooklyn's just got to try to maintain. And there's another
Then it's O'Neal.
Brooklyn with 3-pointers.
The 2 spot.
2-pointer. Pardon me.
Forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is yet
Minnesota.
with a big night.
The pass to
See if BiggieMac's team can pull this one off.
back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3.
There's lots of time.
Rebounded by the net.
Oh, nothing but rim.
Looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Brooklyn moving in, hoping to get a good lead going.
Over Russell, and it's to
And there's 2 more points. Brooklyn 5-point lead.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter.
Game 1 of this series had Brooklyn ending it with a 7-point win. Alrighty. Minnesota answers with a 2-pointer of their own.
Looking to make an impact when it counts. And his team needs every
44-41 for Minnesota.
this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's Durant. Here's Irving. Battles
And 2 more points there.
and the Nets lead
Back up to a 5-point lead for Brooklyn. Anybody's game, though. Anybody's game, as you can tell.
here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Towns.
2 points there.
Towns is
Minnesota really trying to hold on here.
Nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done.
It's only 3 points.
Every possession counts.
Irving passes to Thomas.
One good shot.
And the miss, not the best shot selection there. The Timberwolves have gone
Trying for those 3-pointers, I think, is kind of like, I get it. You know, if they can get it in, it gives them a good advantage, a good lead.
passing it around. Here's Towns, and they pick up 2.
Towns hovers around that net, I've noticed.
Point Nets lead.
Could be because of his height. That's where they got him.
I mean, of course, it
I don't know. It'd be a good strategy.
feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now here is Irving.
Here we go.
Here's KD.
Nothing but rip. Oh! And a rebound shot. The slam cam. Look at that.
Simmons get going off of these.
Simmons.
His
Boom.
soars when he slams it.
Awesome rebound shot.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Russell passes to Towns.
Almost.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds.
I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody.
I should get a Sportscast water bottle made.
And then Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton comes in.
And a golf shirt.
He subbed in.
Get a polo shirt with my logo and stuff on it and look all official. All right, so we got a timeout happening. Let's go back to the desk. So, here's where we're at. Brooklyn 48, Minnesota 45. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. This second game in this series. We got a little bit of a halftime show going here. But yeah, what do you think? I get myself a like a polo shirt, get my little logo on it with the I don't know sports. Maybe get an I don't know sports logo specifically with like you know, my Dragonuck. Let's get that cleared up. Get Zara the Dragonuck with some sports equipment around them. I don't know sports around the top. I think that'd be kind of cool. Do you know that guy could spin on his head for like 2 hours? Easily, non-stop, if he wanted to. Because he's a computer animation. Alrighty, timeout's over. Let's go back down to the court.
Hey guys, during the last break, I heard Steve Nash talking to his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one.
Okay, so he heard him talking to the team, giving it to them, telling them, hey, you can rest after the game. That's a stern talking to.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
Final quarter, 3 minutes. All right.
Over Gobert.
Oh,
Claxton.
Brooklyn with another shot. 5-point lead now. Again, 3 minutes. Anything can happen in 3 minutes. They don't have to keep trying to get 3-pointers.
And Curry pulls it down.
if they just try for the 2-pointers
Pass to Irving.
and just build on it. Those 3-pointers are long shots.
In the books so far here in the fourth.
See,
That one goes. Count it.
Well,
this is where this is the score right now from the last game, 52-45. Minnesota pulls it up, 47. There we go. Like I said, 2-pointer, 2-pointer, 2-pointer. You can get that win.
he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shot.
Brooklyn.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Claxton. Gobert with the block. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ah.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
That was a good block.
And he gets it back. 6 on the shot clock.
Alrighty.
For 3.
Nothing.
And Minnesota will come the other way.
Well, at that point, you know, because there's a shot clock.
It's tipped.
Oh, denied. Brooklyn coming down.
1:29 left to play in the final quarter.
Coming down to the end, 52-47, Minnesota, or Brooklyn.
There's the 3.
There's the free throw. Oh, no.
No good by Brooklyn. Timberwolves trail by 5.
Minnesota bringing it down.
Now Russell.
Here we go.
Middle. Here's Gobert. 2 free throws coming up.
2 free throws for Minnesota.
It's on Kevin Durant.
And the length of Gobert.
Like, take this time to say, Lurkers, I recognize you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you all.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Brooklyn. Shoot 2.
Alrighty. Throw 1.
Good on the first, and that
Alrighty. So, brings it to a 4-point lead.
Counting on him.
Narrowing it down.
Be at his best here. It's all about execution.
And again, he's just got to shoot it from here up into here.
and Gobert drops them both.
And another one, 49. 3-point. Narrows it to a 3-point lead. 1 minute left. 1 minute left in the fourth and final quarter.
A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on
Minnesota moving on Brooklyn. Like, pressure is on.
Irving against Russell. Over Irving. It's holded by
Denied.
absolutely.
Here comes Brooklyn.
Chance right here.
they need this one.
Brooklyn bringing it down. Bringing it down. 30 seconds left.
27 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Brooklyn. Timberwolves take a timeout.
No let up with these guys.
23 seconds left.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
By 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Alrighty, so this is where we're at. We are at Minnesota 49, Brooklyn 54. Brooklyn with a 5-point lead, 23 seconds left. That doesn't mean anything. Anything can happen in this game. 23 seconds, you can easily get. I mean, obviously not easily, but 23 seconds isn't impossible to either get it to a tie or get 6 points for a win. Pardon me. Like I said, anything's possible. It's probably telling all these guys, hey, you're doing good. You, and you. I want you to wash my car after the show. I don't know. But yeah, I should make some sports merch for the I Don't Know sports streams. I'm thinking that would be something cool to have. Alrighty, timeout is almost over. And timeout is over. We are back to the court for the final 23 seconds. Let's see what's happening here. All right, and gotta wait for the other ref to come up. Oh, there we go. As soon as he throws that ball up in the court, timer starts. There we go. Minnesota. 15 seconds left. Denied. Foul. So, oh, just foul. I thought it was going to be a like a penalty throw. Another foul. Another foul. Wow. Brooklyn. 8 seconds left, and Brooklyn has a chance to add a couple more points to the score. I think I'm gonna call it Minnesota. Yeah, there's a 6-point lead right there. And there's a 7. Timberwolves calling another timeout. They're down by 7 with 8 seconds, 8.5 seconds left. There's no winning. So this is going to be the end of BiggieMac. The Minnesota Timberwolves dancers doing the same routine they did the last time they were up there. The yeah. Minnesota needs 7 points just to tie. 8 seconds. Nunu definitely beat you again, man. 30 seconds left in the timeout. Minnesota guys are out there saying, yeah, you all washing my cars. You're going to wash the tour bus. So, the first round of basketball, again, I got to let it play out. But the first round of basketball, it's definitely all Nunu. Alrighty, oh, gotta touch the controller because it's going dark. And here we go. Let's go back down to the court for the last 8.5 seconds. Prince is going to get the ball. I think it's a rule where they have to bounce it to them. They can't just throw it. 5, 4, 3, nothing. There's game. Alrighty. So. I'm going to go back to the desk while this guy does his interviews.
Game looked easy for you out there.
Game did not look, no. They worked. The last 2 quarters, Brooklyn had to work for it. They did pull the lead out.
Another win, man. Appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is
Player of the game, Kevin Durant. All right.
as we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
All righty. I'm just going to let it finish up to see what happens. All right. That's it. So. All right. 27 points, 12 points, 4 points, 4 points, 2 points. Cool. Team comparison summary. There's when all the points were scored. Quarter 2. I will scroll through. You guys can pause the VOD afterwards. And there you go. Team comparison. All right, so points 49-56. Field goals 21 of 44 and 24 out of 47. So, I mean, 3% lead, that's still pretty straight on. 3-pointers, 2 out of 11 and 1 out of 13. Free throws, 6 for 6. Brooklyn, 6 for 9. Fast break points, 4. 42 points in the paint. Second chance points, 8. Bench points, 6. See, some of these are pretty evenly matched. Some of these, Brooklyn definitely led the times of possession. Brooklyn possessed the ball less. Brooklyn also had 2 timeouts remaining. Minnesota used all of theirs. Alrighty, so there we go. So there you have it. That is game 2. Let's pull up the score sheet here. And we're going to... So game 2 was Minnesota 49 and Brooklyn 56. So now I'm going to make this black because now we know Nunu moves forward. Nunu moves forward from that round. So now, the next round, I'll go into the blue, and it'll be Arkson, whose team is the Knicks, versus Bikerman's Miami team. Bikerman, in case you didn't know, Bikerman is a friend of mine from the mall, from where I work. But yeah, so there we go with that. So I'm going to save that now. Let's shut that off.